good here, Director.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
What? This is gonna be awesome. That is so cool. What? The Alan Wake tie-in. What? Oh, okay, done geeking out. Back to the story.
Hello? Anyone here? Guess not. Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau. No, miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow, William, male, Caucasian, 33-year-old, found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also contained blood, urine, bile, stomach, and bone. Blunt force head, lacerations left ear, extremities, dislocation of knee, avulsion of the upper right extremity, puncture, no, fracture, proximal right humerus, oh, they were gone. Well, all right then. Parts, that's. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted loose inside. I will never forget the screams of the brave agents begging us to open that firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed his agents. I shall forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Yes, increase in AWE, special task force. We don't have the staff. Keep doing stuff. Just, do paperwork. We have to over. So too much staff that doesn't. Wait, what? Staff Staff loss in the Harlan and Kirkland. We barely managed to keep up. Okay, so
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
find power. Yeah. Cauldron Lake. That's where Alan Wake took place. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our redacted. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but I wonder why the hell raccoons would keep going after monitors. It doesn't add up. Anyway, look, I've got Bureau Tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on redacted Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't know what you're even researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this redacted hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Agent Estevez. I love ray tracing. Oh, so pretty. Oh, no, it's a gun. As per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Redacted was launched into the Redacted of Director Zachariah Trench. In a recent change in Redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive Redacted when Redacted with other staff has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable Redacted between Director Trench and Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter. Witness accounts suggest their
That's SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob Square. What? No.
That's a SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. The Google.
Beautiful. Okay, although both declined to meet for an interview, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the Redacted kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's Redacted as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any Redacted and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Refer to file Redacted for full report. Wow, that certainly makes things easy, doesn't it? Redacted. 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 What did I pick up? Kirkland, growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence. What happened? Dangerous specimen. Oh, yeah, so let's keep a dangerous specimen inside the place. Wonderful. We do that all the time. You are a worm. No, I fought the worm. I fought the worm in the Foundation. You are becoming my enemy. You don't want to be, Zachariah. Wow. So Trench and Kirkland were going at it. Interesting. Wonder why, specifically. Staffing issues, maybe? Underhill professor at University of Woodruff, and teaches bio and botany. Once worked at the research sector of the oldest house. No issues. No known connections, so she seems all right. So her and Darling were snooking it up. What's up? Yeah, cool. Mold. Well, At least they're staying consistent with pieces of issue from the... Very well done. Very, very done. Jump over it. Let me... That'll work. This is that, like, that's that coolness that I'm talking about. Like, you don't get that in, like, you can still, like, what? Oh. Wait, I should be able to float. Yeah, forgot about that. Non-bureau custody. Oh, the tractor. I feel like this is my Stephen King book thing. Correct me if anybody knows better. I need the box. That. Interesting that they put that thing up.
Now that gate should.
Oh! Oh. Hey, control point.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
West organization. A group of individuals. Little skill rarely seen in paracriminal groups. So there's paracriminal organizations. That's pretty interesting.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar.
Yes.
I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Yippish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been riding. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding?
You found a way!
No. I don't. Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was the Alan Wake? The famous writer? He disappeared years ago. It was all over the news back then.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
That was brilliant. Oh no! What? Okay.
damp and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here? That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
What in the what? Weird.
Of course, the viscera. Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Yeah. Apartment arrests. Okay. Kidnapping. Ash Act. Property was seized. Personal effects for research. Released, but surveillance except Anderson and Wake. Who might be dead.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows. Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I suppose it makes sense why they added the energy recharges while you have holdable something. Not bad.
The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
I hope I didn't just break that. I wanted that light. Will that turn the lights on? Hey! Summary. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was just spontaneous or the direct result of sabotage. AWE Alter World event. The Bureau has tracked group at the time is tracking the group and suggested an event was imminent in Bloomington. Response team was on site within minutes. Suspicious onlooker managed to evade them. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. The individual car was secured and transported to investigations for further study. It's very awesome, son. Localized okay, so paranatural enemy, aka the Shadow. Localized manifestations of sentient shadows capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting redacted over its surroundings. Shared individuals. Human bodies redacted by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive but do retain redacted of their previous selves. Research ongoing. Shaded objects similar to Type B, except inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destruction. Interesting. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, which may imply a link to a redacted intelligence. Threat of this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive and defensive measures, and the investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of an redacted. Pretty sure that said invasion.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Be right back. Okay, so I've got an audience now. My son has decided he's going to eat his lunch now while I play. Black market hub. Just the altered item black market hub. Interesting.
Darkness everywhere. Lands in the air have died standing up. Lighten them up.
NASA. Following the NASA-FBC Coordination Agreement in 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements, including the research on the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vehicles. Let's see. Oh, so we got satellites. Cool. Bureau's got his fingers in everything. Superman is pair criminals. Okay, so Hewitt was not a fan of Hartman. Hey there, boys. did. Oh, where is he? Yep, I got him.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Interesting. Stay out of the dark. Yeah, okay. Interesting. My power is going to drop when I'm in the dark. Don't know that I'm happy about that.
Shit. Now what? What is that?
Ugly darkness.
Come on, elevator, time to go!
Dr. Reveal Hartman was desperate.
Nothing even touches it. So you don't like the light. I can use that.
Quite the unfriendly boy. Wait, where do I have a random light source? Nope. Oh. Okay. That's painful. Jessie? Yeah, I lost. What hit me? Shadow spike, I guess? I'm not sure what to call it.
Let's
Aha! There it
stay
is.
in the light. I don't know what. Yes.
just crashed through a wall into a room. That's some cool artwork, but what should actually do? Are there any lights anywhere that I can pick up? And the sound? Is it gonna turn on sound? Yeah. Lights everywhere. Whoa. What?
Yeah, how do you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. What? Oh. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist who owned and operated a recovery center in redacted Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent, redacted, abilities they may possess in the aim of shaping, redacted, to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note for more on the link between artists and their ability to redacted reality through artistic mediums, see file redacted. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. He was taken into custody, evaluated, and released months later, redacted months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license was revoked. For permanent. An excursion into the Overview Motel and Casino discovers previously unseen doorway with spiral shape. Yeah. Designation door redacted. Similar to other doors, Alice Wake, a person of interest in Bright Falls, a former wife missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian, and redacted. Contacted Agent Sean Dempsey, the Activation Center, phone numbers during 2010, civilian outreach protocols, call result in Mrs. Wade being brought to the oldest house Full transcript refer to file redacted on redacted 2017. The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken to the motel to confirm if any changes occur. Interesting. So they think that she may have an effect on Alan Wake's something this thingery? I don't know.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Winston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Yeah, I found the
Winston,
intercom.
it's me, Jessie.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You can wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items.
What?
People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want
I
to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves. Like it's a race, and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused.
How
so
long
I can
is he
get
gonna
my work
talk
done and
for?
Get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of
just
course,
gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school.
But that's just insane. I wonder how long he will actually talk. One day. Alright, well, we made good beginning progress. Unfortunately, my wife is quite tired, my son is quite dirty, and my day is quite full. So we will have to pick this up later. But, yeah, more exciting Alan Wake-ness to come this evening. Yeah. We're gonna do it.